Hi, today we are doing our 7th video on JAT topics. Today's topic is the art of punishment. Yes, the art of punishment. Yesterday we saw a video, or we did a video on power brings responsibility. Today we are doing the art of punishment. Now, power, punishment, these are very strong action verbs, but when we add responsibility or art to these verbs, they get improvised. They become a tool when a good leader uses could bring success to the organization. And let's see how can we do it. The art of punishment. The first question arises, are punishment really required at all? Are punishments really required at all? The answer is given by Kautilya. He says, if the rod is not used at all, the strong swallows the weak in the absence of the wielder of the rod. In this, he uses the word rod to mean punishment. The wielder of the rod is the leader. So, if the punishment is not used at all, the strong swallows the weak in the absence of the leader. So, strong swallows the weak, that is where the problem is. Any team for its success has both strong employees as well as the weaker one, or strong personalities versus the normal one. So when the strong personalities are overtaking the weaker ones unfairly, the weaker ones should be saved and still be nurtured to grow, and the stronger ones needs to be disciplined so that they could be more productive and be helpful to the organization and grow with the organization. That is where punishment is required. Then the other questions are, how much punishment can be given? When should it be given? How should it be given, and why should it be given? Based on these factors, there is framework which is set, which comprises of set of guidelines, protocols, rules and regulations, and even rules for exceptional cases. It helps to keep the members or the people safe, happy, and prosperous. This kind of framework we can see in a lot of places. For example, nationwide framework, state level framework, in government offices, in private organizations, and even non-profit organizations. You could also very well see it at home level. In business organizations, the CEO or leader has to reach the target set by the board of directors, for which they have to tactfully deal with the employees in order to get their work done. When dealing with the employees tactfully, they have to be considerate of their employees' problems, understand where they are stuck, and to solve their problems immediately. This helps them to move the work towards accomplishing the goals instead of getting stuck and thereby wasting time, wasting resources, and maybe some time-bound opportunities. Hence, the leader should be a disciplinarian with flexibility to employees and not lose focus of the goals and priorities of the organization. That is the very reason why they are appointed. Hence, a framework is required to accommodate these factors. Now, what happens when someone is stepping beyond the framework and hurting everybody? Then punishment is carried out. It is like to say in a society when someone is breaking a rule and it has hurted someone, anyone, they are penalized or sentenced or at least warned. Now, this kind of disciplinary strategy is referred by Kautilya as Dandaniti, which means the art or strategy of punishment. Yes, the art or strategy of punishment. It is used as a rod to discipline the team or employee. It is about how much punishment can be given, when it should be given, and how it should be carried out, and why it should be done. The reason for giving a punishment should be fair. This is because of a warning that Kautilya has given, that the leader should not just punish employees for the sake of showing off their power or position. So Kautilya warns the leaders that the leader should not just punish employees for the sake of showing off their power or position. He says, the king severe with rod becomes a terror. A king with a mild rod is despised. The king just with the rod is honored. By this, what he means is, the leader, when he is severe with punishment, becomes unfair. He becomes a terror. But when the leader does not sufficiently apply the art of punishment, gets neglected by the strong ones, thereby not able to protect the weaker ones. They get disrespected. So based on this, they get taken for granted and they may lose the objective. Their team might not be efficient enough, productive enough to move the team towards the goals or the objective, and thereby leading to failure, and the organization might not succeed. So it is highly important that the leader is not mild with his punishment when required. The third point is that the king just with the rod is honored. That is, the leader who knows the right level of punishment carries out in the right manner and at the right time for a good reason, for the right reason, is always respected. He is honored by one and all. So, such a disciplined leader is highly productive. So this is about the art of punishment, that the art of punishment is based on right level of punishment, right manner of punishment, and the right time of punishment based on the right reason of punishment. That is the frameworks. It helps the weaker ones safe and punishes the stronger ones who swallow the weaker ones, thereby keeping the team safe, happy, progressive, and productive. This is how a good leader can use the art of punishment to help the employees move towards the goal set by the organization. Now, let us all think about this art of punishment and see how it can help us be safe and grow in our organization as well as family life. Have a nice day. Bye.